In my head, there's music, but there's no
There's no
music.
music. We're probably going. Hello, good evening, and welcome everyone. It's the grand final of OQL's Pop Culture Challenge Season 11. After 9 weeks of trivia battling, our largest ever cohort of contestants has been broken down to a top four, the creme de la creme, who will spend the next 40 or so minutes competing to be named PCC champion. It's going to be an exciting one, and we're delighted you're here for it. I am your co-editor, Lewis Jones.
And I am your other co-editor, Alexia Jarvis.
Big time.
How are you doing?
Good, mate. How are you?
I am good. Thank you very much. I'm excited
What
for
a road.
this.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it to be over
In
in
a
a good
nice
way,
way.
in a nice way. It's been an incredible competition. We've had a lot of fun. People have enjoyed it, and yeah, I think it's nice that we're going to put it to bed with a great match here. I think.
Mhm.
How are you
I agree.
feeling?
Yeah, tired. I couldn't sleep last night because I'm so excited for this game, and I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight.
Yeah, well deserved. So we are going to get to the final imminently, but first, Alexia and I have got a lot of people to thank who made this the season the best season of PCC yet. Firstly, this season's 11 fun, funny, interesting, challenging question sets were written by a dream team. Aaron Lynch, Bonnie Champou, Dan Edwards, Jasmine Leonis, Jonathan Gibson, Johnny Corral, Morgan Bush, Ronnie Jackson, Theo Howe, and Will Swigert. It was so much fun putting this group together, and we're so proud of the work that they've created for this competition. A massive shout out to our team of playtesters who have helped guide us on question difficulty and has given us much to ponder each week. Many thanks go to Jeremy Lynn and again to Jonathan Gibson for their keen eyes each week, helping us proofread the sets and sorting out all of mine and Alexia's very poor English. A big thank you to Dave Gregson as ever for helping keep the results thread running smoothly every week. Thank you to Will Jones for building and maintaining the technology that helps PCC running so flawlessly every season and for uploading our games of the week to YouTube. A massive thanks, of course, to Aidan Lynch and John Stitcher for their guidance, for hiring us in the first place for this competition, for always being there for advice, ideas. We couldn't have done it without them. And with a record number of players this season came a record 783 matches. So huge thanks to all of you who read a game or two, or 10 a week if you're Bob Hart. Special thanks to our core reader group who have made sure every Monday game has been snapped up, and we've always had someone to read when four of you weirdos have decided to play at 7 a.m. on a weekday. And finally, we must thank you, the players. Me and Jarv were excited but tentative coming into our first season as co-editors because we knew that we could make this thing better than ever, but worried that maybe some of our ideas wouldn't be met with the enthusiasm we wanted. But our fears couldn't have been more unfounded. The feedback and the laughs and the enjoyment that we've got from all of you in comments and DMs in person over Zoom this season, it's made it all worth it. Thank you to all of you, and we can't wait to test you all over again next season. Speaking of which, season 12 will kick off in mid-September, a little later than usual. So you've got spring and summer to get ready for it. In the meantime, we will be releasing a stream, slow and steady stream of friendlies to keep you engaged over the break. And we will soon be asking for people to volunteer for writing those. So keep your eyes out in the Facebook group for more info on that. Now, should we get to the quiz? Let's do it. Let's meet your Pop Culture Challenge Season 11 grand finalists. If the thing loads up. There we are. There they all are. So first up, in seat number one, a man making his third consecutive PCC Grand Final and his fourth in total. He nearly didn't play this season because his car broke down. Luckily, this competition runs in his veins, so he's replaced it with a Roland Garros edition Peugeot 208, so he can pretend to be Rafa Nadal every time he drives. You may know him as our teammate on SQF, but I know him as the spicy dance king of Worksop. Please welcome Mr. Jack Lewis.
It doesn't matter just how long it takes. Nothing changes when we're apart. It's just a little bit longer without this bond. One step closer to heaven, baby, means one step closer to you. There'll be no more living without you, baby.
Goes on, doesn't it?
It's so much music.
It could be shorter. We can learn on that in future. So, Jack, is it a case of third time lucky for you? And do you have any words for your fans watching in Droitwich Spa?
I think you asked me, well, not the last bit, but you asked me the same question, I think, or I was asked the same question last time. So I don't know, I'll just take it as it comes, really, and see what happens. But yeah,
Great.
A few second places, but we'll see if we can do one better.
Let's see if this is the one. Good luck, mate. Let's go to seat number 2. In seat 2, a woman who recently started sporting the middle name Blaise, which is apt because she's been on fire this season. A 2-time video game category champion and the reigning pop music champion at the OQL Weekender. Do buy your tickets for August, guys. She's been apparently trying to get me cancelled by having me use the phrase notorious quiz dyke in her intro. So here we are in my final PCC final. Please welcome Emma Blaise Laslett.
Shorter clip that time. That's interesting.
Yeah, shorter clip, which we love, and exactly what I expected. A piece of music I didn't know, but I enjoyed. Superb lip syncing from Emma. Emma, you have been long tipped as one of the potential winners of this competition. You're finally here in the final. How are you feeling for it?
I didn't know I was being long tipped for it.
I've
good
tipped
to know.
you
Somebody could have said.
Live draw.
That would be the problem. I don't watch those.
That'll be it.
But yes, no, it's good to be here. It is exciting to have not seen the grand final set to playtest it like the last 6 seasons or so.
Great. So glad to have you here. Hope you have a good one. Let's go to seat number 3. In seat 3, a man once described by the Huffington Post as having amazing style, something he has certainly proved for us this evening. A baker, a gin liquor maker, a parish councillor. He is the oldest PCC grand finalist since Alan Morgan in season 1, looking to make that experience count in his first PCC final. Please welcome Chris Ducklin. Absolutely love it. Superb choice,
Great
Chris.
stuff.
Welcome, Chris. Obviously, there's more to it than your age, but are you hoping that the experience is the differential that's going to make a difference against these young guns tonight?
I am hoping it is a set of completely 70s and 80s themed questions tonight, because I am probably the man most pleased to be here, or the person most pleased to be here in the entire group, I think.
Well, we're delighted to have you.
I'm delighted to have the bow tie here as well. I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, we're happy on that level alone. Yeah, well done for making it, Chris. We're delighted
All
you're
the
here.
best.
Hope you have a good one. And let's finally get to seat number 4. In seat 4, the quizzing Thanos. He is inevitable. He missed the last PCC competition because he was annoyed about a decision that went against him in an ICC final. Before that, he won 4 PCC titles on the bounce. So tonight, he's hoping to complete the greatest comeback on Easter weekend since 33 AD. Currently only the 2nd greatest quizzer in the world on tiebreak because he can't convert miles to kilometers. Please welcome Evan Lynch.
He's not going to dance. He's just going to be
He's not going to
focused.
groove. He's doing a little move. He's heard this music enough. I like that you've always stuck with the same one. I think that's added to it.
Yeah, I keep thinking about changing it. I've just never really got around to it.
Yeah, I like it. So, Evan, what's the point?
Nobody knows. We're just here. It keeps going.
Too true, my brother. Good luck. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
These are your players, so it's time to play the game. This has been designed to be a tough match for our final match. So I wish you all the best of luck. Enjoy it. Be proud you made it, and be proud of your performances ahead. I'm going to pass over to Alexia, who's going to be your host. Good luck, everyone. Jarvis.
Thank you very much. And thank you to Lewis, who's been incredible this whole series. I know he didn't do thank yous that way, but it's been an absolute pleasure getting to edit this whole thing with my best friend. Okay, we are going to go to Jack Lewis first. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Jack. Designed to prevent repetitive in-game dialogue and allowing players to resonate with the emotions of the characters, which gibberish language has no official lexicon and was constructed for its game series by Will Wright.
Simlish.
Simlish is correct. Your second. Which singer, who died in December 2025, worked in his father's ice cream business in Middlesbrough before embarking on a career in music? His many hits include Fool If You Think It's Over and The Road to Hell Part 2.
Chris Rea.
Chris Rea is correct. And your third. What is the one-word title of REM's 1994 album featuring the singles What's the Frequency, Kenneth and Strange Currencies? Its name reflects its louder, more rock-orientated sound compared to previous albums.
Monster.
Monster is correct. Emma, your first three. Patti LuPone won a Tony for starring in the 1979 Broadway debut of what biographical musical? In a 2025 revival, Rachel Zegler performed the show's best-known number from the exterior balcony of the London Palladium.
Evita.
Evita is correct. Your second question. The widely televised police pursuit of O.J. Simpson in 1994 involved him travelling as a passenger in what model of vehicle driven by Al Cowlins?
Bronco.
Yes, Ford Bronco is correct. And your third. Every season of Love Island features musical guests, which English DJ surprised the Islanders in 2022 at the Vibe Club VIP party. He had a 2020 #1 with Head and Heart featuring singer Emanike.
Joel Corey.
Yes, Joel Corey is correct. Chris, your first three. Peter Biskin's Easy Riders Raging Bulls tells the history of New Hollywood, though not everyone involved became as famous as Scorsese or Spielberg. Later playing Betsy in Taxi Driver, which actress is profiled via her marriage to Peter Bogdanovich, whom she met on The Last Picture Show?
Shepherd.
Yes, Sybil Shepherd is correct. Your second. The 2000s saw an array of dieting shows on UK television, which ITV spin-off saw two teams of famous faces compete to lose the most weight, encouraged by US Marine Drill Sergeant Harvey Waldom. Anne Diamond was branded a cheat for having a gastric band fitted in one series.
Celebrity Weight Watchers.
It's not that. Evan?
Pass.
Jack?
Biggest Loser.
It's not The Biggest Loser. Emma?
No, pass.
That was Celebrity Fit Club.
Fit Club.
And your third, Chris? Radiohead's Johnny Greenwood has worked with Paul Thomas Anderson on 6 projects, beginning with which film? Featuring tracks such as Future Markets and Prospectors Arrive, his score was ruled ineligible for the Academy Award for Best Original Score as it used material from earlier works.
There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood is correct. And Evan, your first three. In Queen's I Want to Break Free video, Freddie Mercury wears a sleeveless top whilst hoovering, aping which Coronation Street barmaid and landlady, played by Judy Goodyear from 1966 to 2003. First name or surname acceptable. And seconds. Need an answer?
Barlow.
That's wrong. Emma?
Pass.
Chris?
Lynch.
Yes,
It
Bet
is.
Lynch
Damn
is
it.
correct.
Okay.
Your second, Evan? Which Danish jewelry company, founded in Copenhagen in 1982, is known for charm bracelets and has a crown over the O in its logo?
Pandora.
Pandora is correct. And your third. In 1988, Steffi Graf completed a calendar Grand Slam but was denied a Super Slam by which American in the semi-finals of the WTA Championships? This player, better known for her doubles success, made her only Grand Slam singles final aged 16, losing to Chris Evert at the 1978 US Open. Ten seconds.
Shriver.
Say it again, sorry.
Shriver.
Yes, Pam Shriver is correct. And that's the end of round one. So back round to Jack for your next three. Avant-garde pop musician Jerskin Fendrix first collaborated with Yorgos Lanthimos on which 2023 film? Fendrix received his first Oscar nomination for his score, which included the pieces Bella and Reanimation.
Poor Things.
Poor Things is correct. Your second. In 1993, Patti LuPone originated the lead role of fading Hollywood starlet Norma Desmond in the London production of what musical, based on a classic film noir? She was recast for its Broadway run after a dramatic dispute with composer Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset Boulevard is correct. And your third. Which writer-director is portrayed in Easy Rider's Raging Bulls as angry and sexually jealous during productions like Blue Collar and Cat People, and while writing Taxi Driver for Scorsese?
Friedkin.
It's wrong, Emma.
Pass.
Evan.
Paul Schrader.
Paul Schrader is correct. And Emma, your next three. Senegal were retroactively adjudged to have forfeited the 2025 African Cup of Nations by abandoning the pitch, after having a goal disallowed and a penalty awarded against them. When play resumed, which Real Madrid winger took Morocco's penalty, poorly attempted Panenka, which was saved.
Pass.
Chris.
Pass.
Evan.
Brahim Diaz.
Brahim Diaz is correct. Your second, Emma. An ode to vintage beauty ads, Doja Cat's 2025 video Gorgeous features many in-demand models, which TikTok star and model dances with Doja in matching tees. The first trans model of the year, she also appeared in Charlie XCX's 360 video.
Oh, God, yeah, what's her name? Letting the side down here. Pass.
Chris.
Pass.
Jack.
Pass.
And Evan?
Konsani.
Yes, Alex Consani is correct. And your third one. You can't be the king or queen of lifestyle without knowing your pasta shapes. Originating in Sicily, which scroll-like pasta shape comes in short twists with an S-shaped cross-section. Its twists are looser than the similar gemelli. 10 seconds.
Voluti.
It's not that. Chris?
Pass.
Jack?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
This is Casarecci.
Sure.
Chris, your next three. Sporting a pink nightie and curlers, Brian May echoes which legendary Corrie character in the I Want to Break Free video? Portrayed by Jean Alexander from 1964 to 1987, this Rover's Return cleaner was popular for her comic double act with husband Stan. First name or surname acceptable?
Ogden.
Yes, Hilda Ogden is correct. Your second. Which singer and guitarist worked in his family's ice cream business in London's Forest Hill during the 1960s? Later that decade, he formed the rock band Status Quo, which he fronted for many years alongside Rick Parfitt.
Rossi.
Yes, Francis Rossi is correct. And thirdly, which Danish variety retailer has bright white maze-like stores and sells low-cost novelty items? In Danish pronunciation, part of its name sounds like a colloquial word for a 10 kroner coin.
Tiger.
It's Flying Tiger, but Tiger's all I needed in that one. And Evan, your next three. Which American defense lawyer, part of O.J. Simpson's dream team, delivered the line, if it doesn't fit, you must acquit, during closing arguments? The words refer to the glove found at the crime scene.
Cochran.
Yes, Johnny Cochran is correct. Your second. Dovazul is the language of the Dragonborn in which 2011 action role-playing game. The shout Fusro Da, meaning force, balance, push, was a much-memed phrase from this game, the fifth in its series.
Skyrim.
Yes, Skyrim is correct. And your third. The songs Orange Crush and Stand appeared on which 1988 REM album, their first for Warner Bros. Its one-word title may have reflected their sense of being newcomers to the mainstream music business.
Green.
Green is correct. And at the end of round two, we have Evan in the lead, Chris in second, Jack in third, and Emma in fourth, but still 3 rounds to go. So, Jack, back to you. A key witness in the O.J. Simpson trial, which small-time actor lived in the pool house at the Simpsons' Rockingham estate. He ate McDonald's with O.J. on the evening of the crime and later successfully sued the National Examiner for printing the unfounded headline, "Cops think he did it."
Kalin.
Yes, that's correct, Brian Kalin or Keto. Your second. In 1988, Steffi Graf became the third woman to complete a calendar Grand Slam, with Margaret Court in 1970 as the second, who was the first woman to achieve this feat in 1953. She retired aged 19 after a riding accident. Ten seconds.
Bueno.
That's incorrect. Emma?
No, pass.
Chris?
Pass.
And Evan?
Connolly.
Yes, Mo Connolly is correct. And your third, Jack. Another Danish variety store with a maze-like layout is Witch Chain, whose stores have dark walls and use spotlights to create a cozy atmosphere. Geared more towards art, craft and design, its logo features silhouette profiles of the sisters after whom it is named.
Muse.
That's wrong, Emma.
Pass.
Chris?
Sostrom Green.
That is correct. Sergeant Grin is correct. Nice. Emma, your next three. Which director, who died in 2008, grew up on the Isle of Wight, where his family continues to run an ice cream business? He won an Oscar for directing The English Patient, and his other films include Talented Mr. Ripley.
And I knew the ice cream chain like decades before I knew him. Minghella.
That is correct, Anthony Minghella. Nice. Your second. Running for 6 years from 2008, which Channel 4 dieting show paired an overweight person with an underweight person, swapping their diets. It was hosted by Dr. Christian Jessen and originally featured Anna Richardson exploring different methods of weight loss. Ten seconds.
No, it's gone past.
Jack.
Pass.
Chris.
Pass.
Evan.
Pass.
That was Super Size versus Super Skinny. And your third, Emma. Portishead's Jeff Barrow has scored the first 4 films directed by Alex Garland, starting with which 2014 film? Pieces on the soundtrack included Ava and Skin.
Ex Machina.
Yes, Ex Machina is correct. Chris, your next three. Spoken by a namesake nomadic people, Wenger is a constructed language in Primal, a video game in which franchise? Similar dialects, Udam and Izila, also appear in the game.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy is wrong, Emma.
Far Cry.
Far Cry is correct. And your next one, Chris. Senegal may have rightly felt aggrieved at the 2025 AFCON final, with seemingly the whole stadium against them. Hosts Morocco's ball boys repeatedly interfered with Senegal keeper Edouard Mendy's towel alongside Ismail Sabari and which PSG right back, Morocco's captain?
Dembele.
That's wrong, Jack.
Pass.
Emma?
Pass.
Evan?
Raf Hakimi.
Hakimi is correct. Graf Hakimi. And your third, Chris. Patti LuPone's second Tony Award came in 2008 for reviving the role of Mama Rose in What Musical, whose 1959 debut starred Ethel Merman. LuPone was commended for the terrifying intensity she brought to the character, notably in the first act finale, Everything's Coming Up Roses.
Chicago.
Say that again, sorry.
Chicago.
It's not Chicago, Jack.
Gypsy.
Yes, Gypsy is correct. And Evan, your next three. Which South Sudanese American model reacted angrily to Alex Sami's 2024 Model of the Year win? A social media outburst from this 3-time nominee led to rumours of a feud until she appeared with Kansani in Doja Cat's Gorgeous video. She won Model of the Year herself in 2025.
Anoki.
Yes, Anoki is correct. Your second. Which artist appeared at Love Island Fest in summer 2025, performing his latest release at the time, Eat It Up? 15 years earlier, his album Discovery had landed him 2 UK chart-topping singles. Ten seconds.
Calvin Harris.
It's not Calvin Harris. Emma.
Pass.
Jack.
Tiny Temper.
It is Tiny Temper. And your third, Evan. Originating in Liguria, which coin-shaped pasta variety is traditionally stamped with the coat of arms of noble houses. The embossed decoration helps sauces cling to it. Ten seconds. Need an answer.
Numismatele.
It's not. Emma.
Pass.
Chris.
Pass.
Jack.
Pass.
This is Corsetti. And that's the end of round 3. So going into round 4, we still got Evan in the lead, but all to play for. Jack, coming back to you for your next 3. Which BBC 3 series, beginning in 2007, followed people addicted to a specific food, such as spaghetti hoops or Yorkshire puddings. The programme was frequently mocked on Harry Hill's TV Burp.
Weird Eaters.
It's not Weird Eaters. Emma.
Pass.
Chris.
Pass.
Evan.
Pass.
Close with it. It's Freaky Eaters.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Your second, Jack. VAR awarded a penalty to Morocco in the AFCON final, after which Senegalese defender was adjudged to have held Brahim Diaz in the box. At club level, he had joined West Ham United for Slavia Prague in the summer before the tournament.
Cisse.
That's wrong. Emma?
Pass.
Chris?
I should know because I support West Ham, but I don't. Pass. Damn it.
Evan?
Pass.
That is El Hajib Malik Diouf.
Damn it.
Unlucky. And Jack, your third. In Doja's gorgeous video, which French singer and Cannes red carpet queen is seen modelling a striking zebra outfit. She brought the curtain down on the closing ceremony of the 2024 Paris Olympics with a performance of My Way.
Pass.
Emma.
Pass.
Chris.
Pass.
Evan.
I'll pass.
This is Weisselt. Cool. Emma, moving on to you for your next 3. The real star of Queen's I Want to Break Free video, drummer Roger Taylor dons a schoolgirl outfit in resemblance to rebellious Corrie teen Susie Birchall. Appearing for only a few years, Susie was the best friend of which more long-lasting character? First name or surname acceptable? Ten seconds.
No, I say Barlow.
It's not Barlow. Chris?
Nail.
It is Gail. Gail Platt or Gail. Insert any surname you can think of.
You could have, yeah, unlucky they could have chose quite a few things.
Your next one, Emma. The one-word title of which 1983 debut album by R.E.M. could be considered an apt description of Michael Stipe's impenetrable vocal style on its songs, which include Radio Free Europe and Talk About the Passion.
Mama.
Murmur is correct. And your third. Sweden's IKEA is not the only Scandinavian furniture and homeware store with an international presence. One of its major competitors is which Danish firm, which also has the colour blue in its logo and a name consisting of just 4 letters. Its name reflects its origins on the Jutland Peninsula.
don't think I know this. Let's say Yill.
It's not. Chris,
Pass.
Jack,
Pass.
Evan.
Pass.
This is Jisk.
Hmm.
And moving on to Chris. Steffi Graf completed the calendar Grand Slam in 1988 by beating which player in the US Open final? In the same year, Graf partnered this player to win the Wimbledon women's doubles and defeated her in the Olympic singles final to complete a Golden Slam.
Sabatini.
Sabatini is correct. Great answer. Gabriella Sabatini. Which singer performed on the 2022 summer season of Love Island? She performed her David Guetta collab Crazy What Love Can Do and would go on to work with Joel Corey on History.
Cheryl Cole.
It's not Cheryl Cole. Emma.
Pass.
Jack?
Pass.
Evan?
Becky Hill.
Yeah, Becky Hill is
Yes.
correct. And your third, Chris, sometimes known as regnetti, which Neapolitan ribbon-shaped pasta variety has wavy, scalloped edges, perfect for thick sauces to cling to?
Pass.
Emma,
Pass.
Jack,
Pass.
Evan.
Pass.
Yeah, we all should just go and eat pasta soon, I think. This is Faldini. Evan, your next three. Which director of A New Leaf and The Heartbreak Kid was the only female filmmaker extensively profiled in Easy Rider's Raging Bulls? She allegedly slept with a gun and hid reels of Mikey and Nikki to stop studio interference. Ten seconds. Need an answer?
Johnson.
It's not Johnson. Emma,
Pass.
Jack,
Pass.
and Chris.
Pass.
This is Elaine May. Your second, Evan. Patti LuPone won an Olivier for Best Actress in a Musical in 1985, both for playing Mole in The Cradle Will Rock and for originating which role in the London cast of Les Miserables. This character, the mother of Cosette, sings I Dreamed a Dream early in the show's first act.
Fontaine.
Fontaine is correct. And your third. Daniel Lopatin, also known as One Otrix, Point Never, has worked on the last three films directed by Josh Safdie, starting with which 2017 collaboration with his brother Benny. Works on the soundtrack included Bail Bonds and The Acid Hits.
Good Time.
Good Time is correct. And we're going into the final round. A reminder that we have to separate all ties with tiebreakers. Good luck, everyone. Enjoy. Jack, here's your final three. In the I Want to Break Free music video, bassist John Deacon is kitted out as a grumpy old woman, channeling which Rover's Return regular. Portrayed by Violet Carson from 1960 to 1980, this hair-netted gossip could often be found nursing a stout in the pub snug. First name or surname acceptable.
Pass.
Emma.
Pass.
Chris.
Ina Sharples.
Ina Sharples is correct.
So a musketeer, I'm still going to lose. Great. Thanks, just I'm not bitter.
What a musketeer to have, though. Your second, Jack. Who performed her song Let Them Know on Love Island at the Spotify party in 2021? Like Becky Hill, she also collabed with Joel Corey soon after her Love Island appearance, reaching the UK top 20 with the single I Wish.
Smith.
It's not Smith. Emma.
Pass.
Chris.
Pass.
Evan.
Pass.
That is Mabel. And finally, Jack. Originating from Abruzzo, which pasta variety comes in short, flat, rectangular ribbons with serrated edges?
Sorry, Baz, pass.
Emma.
Pass.
Chris.
Pass.
Evan.
I better pass.
That one was Sagnarelli. Emma, your final three. According to his profile in Easy Riders, Raging Bulls, which screenwriter struggled for recognition despite writing Shampoo, The Last Detail, and the acclaimed screenplay for Chinatown?
O'Neill.
It's not O'Neill. Jack.
Pass.
Chris.
Pass.
Evan.
Pass.
No? That is Robert Town. Your next question, Emma. A cipher designed to be decoded the Albert language features in a 2001 installment of which long-running franchise? Player character Tidus can find clues to this language hidden throughout the world of Spyro.
This time it is Final Fantasy.
It is Final Fantasy, unlucky Chris. And your third question, Emma. The French Open in 1988, Steffi Graf defeated which Belarusian 6-love, recording the first double bagel in a Grand Slam final of the Open era.
Like Stepanenko?
It's not. Jack?
Pass.
Chris?
Pass.
And Evan?
Pass.
This is Natasha Zareva. Chris? Which LAPD detective played a vital part in the OJ trial, having discovered the infamous glove on Simpson's property? After falsely claiming on the stand to have never used racial slurs, the emergence of a tape which proved otherwise allowed the defense to eviscerate his testimony.
I should have watched the miniseries. Pass.
Emma?
Pass.
Jack?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
This is Mark Furman. Your next one, Chris. Their last to top the UK albums chart, what 2008 REM album with a one-word title featured the track Supernatural Super Serious? Some interviews suggest its title reflected their return to a faster, punchier rock sound.
Oh, Accelerate.
Accelerate is correct. And your third, which 2005 Model of the Year flaunts her iconic red hair alongside Doja Cat in the gorgeous video. One of 8 legendary supermodels to perform at London 2012's closing ceremony, this talented singer has also released albums via Third Man Records, the label of ex-husband Jack White.
Elson?
Say it again, sorry?
Elson, E-L-S-O-N.
Yeah. That is
Yes.
correct, Karen Elson. Thank you. Sorry, I just wanted to miss the start of that. And finally, the final 3 questions to Evan. Still all to play for. Born in 1958, which actor grew up around his family's ice cream business in Glasgow's Springburn area? As well as 2 iconic TV roles in the 21st century, he won an Oscar for Best Live Action Short in 1995 for his Franz Kafka's It's a Wonderful Life, starring Richard E. Grant.
Peter Capaldi.
Peter Capaldi is correct. Your second. Which Sky One show, airing in 2010, saw weight loss expert Steve Miller helping households to improve their lifestyle choices. It caused controversy with phrases it used to describe people featured on the show like podgy parents and jelly belly jumbos.
Fat Fighters.
It's not Fat Fighters, Emma.
Pass.
Jack
Pass.
and Chris.
Pass.
This is fat families. And the last question, Evan. Senegal won the AFCON final with a single goal by which Real midfielder in the 4th minute of extra time. In 2024, he signed for Watford for 24 hours before being sold immediately to Marseille.
Vito?
It's not. Emma?
Pass.
Jack?
Pass.
Chris?
Pass.
That is Pat Gay.
Yay. Yeah, okay.
Gueye. Okay, so the end of that, we have our winner, Evan Lynch. Congratulations.
Well done, Evan.
Title number
Well done,
5. Well done. 9 O's
Thank
as
you.
well, and a really tough set. Very well done. I'm going to stop sharing. At this point, we have a tiebreaker between Jack and Emma. Previously, you can choose to share it. That has been done in the past. If you want to share 3rd place and get a medal each, you can do that. Or we can do the rigmarole of all the tiebreakers. I'll leave it up to you guys.
I am very happy to take the draw if you are.
Same. Yeah, absolutely.
We like that type of thing. And then it's more medals to Evan won't take a medal, so you might as well. But talking of those tiebreakers, do you want to just
Yeah, sure, go
shout
for it.
them out?
Sure.
For fun, because we need more quiz in our lives. Okay. You can't see my screen anymore, can you?
No.
No.
Great. Shout them out when you know them. Which Cuban Spanish actress appeared alongside Daniel Craig in the first Knives Out film, as well as No
Ana de
Time to Die?
Armas.
Yes, Ana de Armas. Which band, whose first chart success came during the Britpop era of the mid-90s, achieved 2 UK #1 albums in 2024 with A Matter of Time and Liquid Gold?
Dead 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shed 7 is correct. Nice. Which HBO series, aired on BBC Two in the UK, follows the lives of graduates at Pierpoint & Co?
Industry.
Industry is correct. Which English football team, who currently play in the EFL Championship, were formed in 1883 as Singers FC? They adopted their current name in 1898 and were first admitted to the Football League in 1919. Pick a football team.
Coventry City?
It is Coventry City. Well done.
Yeah, I see it when singer
Is it?
sewing machines.
Which chain of Indian street food restaurants was founded by ex-barrister Nisha Katona in 2014 and now has
Fishy?
26 no, it's not. Now has 26 outlets across the UK.
Mowgli.
Is it
Mowgli.
Mowgli? Okay.
Mowgli
Yeah,
is
it's not
correct.
one, it's the other.
Which series of books by Dave Lawrence and Stephen Brotherstone catalogue the darker side of UK pop culture from the 1970s and 80s? A podcast of the same name launched in 2023, with guests discussing 3 items which may have traumatized them as youngsters.
The rest
No?
is therapy.
Does sound like it. It's Scarred for Life. Your spares. What is the name of the scale used to measure the spiciness of peppers and chilies?
Scoville.
Let's go.
Running for 2 series in 2009 and 2011, which dark comedy show by Reece Shearsmith and Steve Pemberton?
Psychopath.
Yeah, nice. And which soft drink brand was advertised in the UK in the 1970s using a sunglasses-wearing cartoon polar bear? And the slogan,
Corona.
it's Fluffy Man. What was that?
Corona.
It's not Corona, but it's nearly sounding
Cresta.
like that. Cresta is correct. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the real question of the whole thing. Send me your guesses. What was the official aggregate attendance across all the matches played at the Women's Rugby Union World Cup, held in England in 2025 and won by England?
Goodness.
I swear I'm going to have to do live maths. Okay, guesses are in from Chris and Jack. Ho, 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 ho.
Sorry, I can't do maths quickly enough in my head.
Emma's in.
31.
I can't do maths, I just don't know anything about sport.
Okay, Evan's in. Okay. Both Jack and Evan were around the same. You're around the 515,000 mark. That's too high. Emma, you said 300,000. That's too low. So Chris, you win with 420,000 because the answer is 441,356. And there we go. That's it. PCC season 11 in the can. Well done, Evan, for coming first. Chris on your first final, coming second. And then obviously you guys with your bronzes on the podium. Here he is.
Great game, guys. Lovely to watch. I hope you're all proud of yourselves. Well done again, Evan. That's it. It's done. PCC in the can. We will post a poll of the week for this game so people can vote for their best quads of it, including you guys. You're the only people that played it, so you might as well. In the next hour, once the live feed has finished. The final 2 placement games are being played tomorrow, so we'll do a final wrap up then. But it's been a pleasure to have you all play it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon, I hope.
Well done, everyone.
Do a big wave.
Cheers, everyone.
Wave
Thanks,
for the
everyone.
crowd.
Keep waving until Will says that we're off.
It's like we're on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Can we stop?
Very good stuff. Right.
Well done, everyone.
Well done, guys. Great contest. Really well done.
Well played, everyone.
Yeah, pop on YouTube. It's
still going.
The chat is live. The chat is lively, so get involved.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
But yeah, thank you all so much.
I will go to the next room where my girlfriend is watching it.
Yes. See you all soon.
Yeah, thank you.
See
See
everyone.
everyone.
Good stuff. See you later.
Bye.